You don't need balance. You need consequences. You keep chasing a life where nothing hurts, where work, love, health, money, friends all sit at perfect levels that graph doesn't exist. It's marketing for people afraid of choosing. Balance is sold to you as anesthesia. It promises harmony without loss. Real life runs on trade-offs. Every yes purchases a no. If you won't pay, you won't build. Balance makes you polite with your time. Polite turns to vague. Vague turns to drift. Drift feels calm. It's decay. Presence requires weight. Weight requires priority. Priority demands cost. No cost, no commitment. No commitment, no credibility. Here is the mechanism. When you try to balance everything, you lower intensity everywhere. Nothing gets enough energy to cross thresholds. You keep plates spinning that should be set down or broken. You call it mature. It's maintenance of the mediocre. Seasons beat symmetry. Build, harvest, repair, rest, not all at once. In a build season, some social hours die. In a repair season, some ambition pauses. In a rest season, the phone sleeps. This isn't failure. It's physics. Right terms, not fantasies. 4 deep work hours, door closed, non-negotiable. 1 training block, capacity over display. No yes without capacity. When disrespected, name it once, exit on repeat, policy over mood, policy compounds. Your calendar is a courtroom. Every block is a verdict. If your day can be bought by every ping, you don't have priorities, you have auctions. Balanced worship breeds apology. I'll make it up to you. I'll catch up later. Later becomes debt. Debt collects in silence. Thin focus, restless sleep, a voice that won't drop. You didn't escape cost, you deferred it with interest. You say, but I don't want to lose people. You will lose those who need your availability to feel safe. Losing them is hygiene, not cruelty. What stays will learn your tempo and rise to it. There's a clean math to a steady life. Clarity and trade-off, consequence and trust. Clarity states the hierarchy. Trade-off kills what doesn't fit. Consequence enforces the order. Trust arrives after repetitions. Reputation lags. Coherence, let it lag. Stop splitting every hour into 4 tiny versions of yourself. Stack hours into one self that finishes a real thing. Completion calms more than variety. Variety's high is short. Completion's gravity is long. Rest isn't balance, rest is a task. Schedule it like work. Dark room, no glow, no performative recharge. Sedation returns you emptier, recovery returns you present. Speak in numbers, not wishes. Project ship Friday, 7 p.m. Gym at 7 a.m., 5 days. 2 date nights, no phones, numbers anchor, adjectives float. If everything matters equally, nothing leads. Choose a supreme task for the day. Pay the cost up front. Everything else gets minimum viable care. Minimum viable isn't neglect, it's stewardship while the priority carries. Cold logic. If you cannot accept loss, you cannot hold respect. If your boundary needs applause, it isn't a boundary. If your time is free, your word is cheap. You don't need balance, you need consequences that make your yes heavy and your no quiet. Consequence is the spine of a sane schedule. Guard the mornings. Close loops daily. Let some messages expire unopened. Leave when the line is crossed without theater. Return tomorrow without story. The horizon of balance can guide you. Just don't mistake it for ground. Ground is priority paid with cost. Pay it. Speak less, promise less, deliver exactly. Choose the season you're in. Live it until the work begins to work on you. Then change season on purpose, not from guilt. You don't need balance, you need consequences. Choose them. Carry them. Let your days get dense and your voice get low. Let everything else rearrange.